What up? It's the Riggs Park poet, Keenan Amore himself. And I'm chilling in the cut with Mr. Cool and the channel of Cool. Go subscribe right now, you dig?
Like and share and subscribe. Artist alert.
Rich, subject, hey. Pocket filled up with the product. She go crazy for some product. You was sleeping, I just got up. I'ma rock this like a rocket. She can top, so she a popper. Make his daughter call me father. I can't fuck with no coppers. Is a fool who gonna stop us. You a custody, you a shopper. Spinning around just like a chopper. I just popped another shopper. I got 50 in my wallet. I'ma get a helicopter. I'ma block her like a blocker. Smoking armor, walk a flocker. Hit him with the blocker.
In the digital crates with DJ C-Town for promotional use only.
The one that they talk about. No, I'm not the one. You really stepping up for the coat? If no coat. Young Bobby. I'll be the one that they talk about. 187 up for the coat. Hold on. Look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait. Looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds of blue, gotta toll them out. Now for the sun, we just only the one that they talk about. 187 out for the clout. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait, looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds of blue, gotta toll them out. Now for the sun, we just toll them out. Movie, my life always been a movie. Dipping out, dashing in twos. Different level, this a new me. You see I'm dripping in juvie. Big Frank Mary with the movie. I'm on the block like Rudy. From the bridge to the rock, can't move me. 40 is kicking like Bruce Lee. Baby, you can never fool me. Diamond glisten, how you woozy. If you had to pick, better choose me. Only money on my mind, truly. All I think about usually. I'm on the road to get a check. On the low, not for the disrespect. I be the one that they talk about. 187, not for the clout. Hold on, look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait. Looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds is blue, gotta toll them out. Not for the sun, we just call me the one that they talk about. 187 out for the clout. Hold on, look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait. Looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds is blue, gotta toll them out. Not for the sub, we just copy the one that they talk about. 187 up for the clout. Hold on, look. Come for the bag and I'm walking out. Wait, looking at my niggas talking out. We gon' show you what we all about. Hundreds is blue, gotta toll them out. Not for the sub, we just call them out.
Trippy every day. We be getting vibes around my way. Drippin' in the sauce. Ride around with your bitch, I ain't your boss. Trippy every day. We be getting vibes around my way. Drippin' in the sauce. Ride around with your bitch, I ain't your boss. Dipped in the sauce, taking no loss. You take her to Ross. I pay what it costs. I just treat it like a slut. I just put it in a butt. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just trying to roll it up. I'm just trying to smoke it up. I'm just trying to get the bucks. I'm just trying to get the prezzies. I be fucking with them lezzies. I be fucking with them bad bitches. No love, I turn them into sad bitches. I'm just trying to get the rack stitches. I'm just trying to get her ass chicken. I get the cash and I dash bitch. I shoot them up like a hit list. Got 2 hoes and a mistress. Got the 4-4, that's the big shit. Glock 19, extended clip. Foreign cars, we be whipping shit. Pull up clean, this ain't rented bitch. Just living the life, I expected this. Trippy every day. We be getting vibes around my way. Drippin' in the sauce. Ride around with your bitch, I am the boss. Trippy every day. We be getting vibes around my way. Drippin' in the sauce. Ride around with your bitch, I am your boss.
DJ C-Town.
Hey, welcome back to Explicit Intelligence, a place on YouTube where intellectual intelligence is spoken explicitly. I'm the explicit intellect, Mr. Coolie Bees. You know who I am. I'm not going to repeat it. You know where to reach me. If not, holla at me on IG, man. Mr. Cool, just like it's spelled. Mr. with the Z. Cool with the K. Anyway, I know it's Wednesday midweek. Y'all know y'all gonna see me tomorrow. So if you missed this one, catch the rebroadcast and then check me tomorrow on the live. Maybe I'll drop the link. How y'all doing this evening, man? It's 8:30. I was supposed to probably do maybe one more song, but I was like, man, I'm good. Let's get on, man. Let's rock this funky joint. And I wanted to cover a few topics today, so I said, while I have the time, do you remember? I might as well go ahead and drop a couple lines. Dang, accidental bars there. As I take a sip of some apple juice, we only covering two topics today. I wanted to rap about Obama's endorsement, bruh. You see the chick right there you next to. You see the chick on the bottom. You see the difference between the chick up top and the chick on the bottom? Do you? I hope you could, because we gonna go right there. Yeah. We talking race today. Race baiting. Nah, we ain't talking race baiting. I figure I'd just throw that out there. Yeah, and the second topic we're gonna cover last. This is gonna be a chill topic, but also a learning situation. Like, don't do this. It's 2025. I think Sometimes pranks can go a bit overboard. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to do you trying to go above and beyond with pranks? Nah, you just need a simple prank and keep it moving, bruh. But what you did, what they did, we'll get into it. Of course, we'll take a break in between time because, when you drink apple juice, you got to go to the restroom, though. So I will be taking a halftime. Y'all like the wig, though? You like the do? I just got it done. You know what I'm saying? I just got it done. You can see the soul glowing. You can see it glowing. You can see the shine. You can see the bounce, too. Yeah, so if I get my cuts on, if I get the rock and I'm Euro step, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready. I can do that. I was growing this joint for about 2 days now. I took a pill. It's called Grow Them Nigga Naps Pills 3000. You take a couple of pills a day, your hair can look as luxurious as mine. Shut up. If you know me personally, I don't want to hear that. I took 2 pills a day. It took me 2 days to get this beautiful, glistening. Look at the curls, man. It's just an old commercial that just popped up in my mind. I'm not going to try to reenact that. I can't. It's so southern. The accent is so dark. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's vibe out for a little bit, man. I had some new music. Oh. Shout out to 707, though. Yeah, a blast from the past. If you know, you know. I'm not going to take it back to if you was listening. Only if you was listening. So let's sit back, relax. You know what time it is. It's midweek. If you're a podcasting phenom like myself, you already know we going chill mode. Let's just chill, though. I'm going to read some articles, so sit back and relax and watch me screw some words up and let's have fun with it. You know how we do on this thing. It's formatted. Why is that? Why did that pop up? I don't want that. I'm not interested in your assistant director anything. I'm the head of the organization. I'm the head of the Explicit Intelligence channel and also head of the channel of Cool. Y'all some hard-headed individuals as well. Probably the ones that's listening are the ones that subscribe, the 6 of you. That means I have 1 person left. I'm wondering why that person that subscribed to the channel Cool ain't in here either. I should at least have 7 people in Explicit Intelligence. Anyway, I know I'm being petty, but if you're just a guest, if this is your first time on Explicit Intelligence, I need you to go in that search bar. I need you to type in the channel of Cool with a K. Whatever pops up, make sure it's this symbol right here. No other symbol but this. I call this the new Cool. This is new Cool. When you go here, your channel of Cool, you see that logo right there. Click subscribe and click the notifications. It'll let you know when I go live. You know what I'm saying, though? So let's get into it, man. I'm going to take y'all to TikTok real quick. Just a blast from the past in the archives of TikTok. It didn't take me long to find this video either. Before I go, man, we just started. We only 20 minutes in, man. We ain't got to go so fast, bro. Anybody out here feel you celebrating Halloween and shit? Getting the candy? I always try to get the candy maybe like after Halloween because it comes cheaper. And I don't get nothing but the chocolate. So I told my coworker today, I said, if I do get candy, I hope to hand them out, but don't no kids trick or treat. Hey, y'all shouldn't be trick or treating nowadays anyway. And the next topic at hand will show you indeed why. In so many ways. Oh, you know what? Give me a second. Can't have this spraying and flaming, making noise while I'm podcasting and shit. I ain't need to drop that. He said, dang, Cool, did you just leave us like that? Nah, I'll be back, man. I'm gonna be back. We gonna be back, bruh. You can't see the pants. And you want to know why? I forgot all about that. So when I got up, y'all probably was like, damn, where the hell Cool go? Where's other half at? Where's other half at? Yeah, this is hilarious. This is hilarious, Larry. Y'all know what color my pants is then. I tried to take it back to the 70s, you know what I'm saying? I tried to take it to the 70s. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yeah, so candy. Candy corn, anybody? Raise your hand. No, not me. I don't know my candies no more, bruh, because all I do is eat Kit Kat, Twix, and maybe a Hershey bar. So I ain't too big on candy. You know, when I was little, I used to rack up on the trick-or-treating. Used to go to every house. I used to try to clean it out. Like, I had multiple bags. I would say on 2 occasions I got my bag stolen. Snatched. You know, folks went bag snatching. I was a victim. 2 years in a row, bag snatch. I was like, God damn it. The first time I was jived. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I was a little upset, man. It's the principle of it. Like, not only did you like snatch the bag from my hand, you ran, I can't catch you. And if I do, I'm a little dude. I probably can't whoop you. Cause you know the Bammers that usually snatch your bag, they way bigger than you. This Bammer was way bigger than me. So I ran home and got my brother. At least I knew his and me and Garrett, we went out to see this Bammer because we both was Draculas, right? So me and my brother and my boy, we went out looking for the dude that snatched the bag, and then we found him. And the Bammer ran from us. But see, my big bro, he could run with him. So he caught him in the woods, told me to come here. So I went in the woods. He was like maybe 10 feet in the woods. He's like, still him. He wanted me to hit him for taking my bag. So my little fist, I was like, ow. It's like, man, don't be taking these kids' bags. It was my big bro came through. I don't know if he remember that. But that happened. Bag snatch. That was the second time. The first time I just took it as a loss. I don't know who snatched that bag, but I could not catch him. And you better not, because you're probably gonna be met with a couple of more folks. So just take the L. Yeah, if you was a victim, comment below. Don't lie and be like, hey, cool, you just a punk ass. You got your bag snatched, you a sucker. Nah, you ain't live in the hood if you ain't get your bag snatched, or you wasn't around it, or you was the snatcher. There was a year I said, I'm gonna go snatching bags. I said, nah, don't do that, bruh. I never did that. Because it was done to me, and I know how I felt. You know what I'm saying? Karma's for real, though. If you don't believe in karma, do something stupid and watch that shit slap you right back in the face. You're going to be like, yeah, had to been for that. Yeah, because I was smacked. Let's get started, man. So, all in all, I know it's October 29th. We're 2 days away from Halloween. Matter of fact, how could I forget? Let me hold up real quick. And we do this. Tis the season. I gotta recognize Halloween. So y'all bear with me, damn it. We does this on the channel. I was about to say channel cool. Trying to be cute. Trying to be cute. Nah, I want this John. Damn, man, you supposed to be like right here. Hey. That's right. All right now. Because it's Halloween season. Yeah, if you celebrating, man, be safe out here. It ain't as fun as it was in the 80s and 90s. I'm an 80s baby, so don't be like, why you ain't say 70s, cool? You don't like people from the 70s? I wasn't born in the 70s. That's your error. I can only account for the 80s and 90s. It was the golden age, baby. We got the tail end of hip hop, damn it. Yeah, you can't you can't go door to door. They around here they do a trunk or treat. It's where the kids just go to a parking lot and go get some treats. It's like a bunch of cars lined up with candy and goodies and shit. And you go around the cars and you just pick up candy and you keep it moving. You just go to different parking lots now. It's safer. It's way safer. I think I like that idea more than anything. It forces the parents to get up and do something. No, take your kid to the parking lot 3 miles away. They can't walk. You don't want your kid walking out here anyway. These people can't drive these days, at least in my area. In my area, they can't drive, bruh. They can't drive. I literally seen a car hop over the embankment where I live at and land like 20 feet away from me, upside down. I can tell you that story. I'm not going to tell you that story. I was asleep when it all happened. When I was getting ready to go to work, I looked to the right. I was like, damn, how did this car, what just happened? Why didn't I hear none of this? Yeah, this shit happened. I lie to you not, man. I lie to you not. So in this day and age, trunk or treat, best idea ever. Parties. Go to some house parties. Make sure it's safe, though. Bama's partying in mansions. They're not supposed to. You lighting up the cul-de-sac, pissing on people's yards. You can't do that. You can't do that. we might get to that. We might get to that. But we definitely gonna take y'all to the DMV in a second half of this whole thing. So let us begin, shall we? Now I'm gonna take y'all to TikTok. You know, my spot where I like to get that news from. Them videos. Yeah. Hold up. Oh, yeah, shout out to 707 Cortez, man. Blast from the Past was that song, Trip It, Trip It, Trip It. I just put it in her butt. I don't really give a... that video crazy, bro. No, we not doing that. We sharing the screen. Oh, I'm smacked. Smacked in the game, cool. Don't be smacked now. We just started. Here we go.
Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
And on the one hand, you have somebody who grew up like you.
This is the thing that's really interesting because people have these stereotypes and actually misconceptions about who Indians are. I mean, at least I can speak about my own experience, and you have a similar experience, sounds like.
Knows you. Understands the struggles and pain.
Do you support reparations for black people?
Well, listen.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
It comes from those experiences. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting out? And I'm speaking to men directly now. Part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president.
I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people. No.
And on the one hand, you have somebody who grew up like you.
This is the thing that's really interesting because people have these stereotypes and actually misconceptions about who Indians are. I mean, at least I can speak about my own experience, and you have a similar experience, sounds like.
Knows you, understands the struggles and pain.
Do you support reparations for black people?
Well, listen.
I stand before you as the first candidate for Vice President of the United States of South Asian descent.
It comes from those experiences. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about sitting out? And I'm speaking to men directly now. Part of it makes me think that, well, You just aren't feeling the idea of having.
You probably wondering, cool, why your ass keep repeating this same video? I wanted to drive this point home so clear, because it can't be no clearer than this. Black delegation, if you come across the Explicit Intelligence channel and you come up on this video, don't leave right now, because I'm starting you off. You already know where I'm about to go with this, and you might feel away because you're a Democrat. I implore you, stay. Stop it. What you see remember Jordan's commercial? Stop it. Get some help. Or you got Dave Chappelle and his welcome wave, that meme. This is me to you. Come on in. Sit down. Cop a squat. I'm about to learn you some things now. We about to sit here and learn some things now. You dig? Let's get the background back up, bro. So I got you there. What Obama told us to do before Trump got elected. Obama was urging black men, hey, don't sit this one out, bruh. If I could paraphrase Obama in this video, he basically was like, hey, rumor had it that you black mother was trying to bow out of the race because y'all ain't believe in Kamala, and you definitely ain't want to vote for the white dude. I'm sitting here as a black man who the energy was a lot better for me and shit. Y'all match energies, and all of a sudden, I ran 2 terms. I ain't do a goddamn thing for you. I'm paraphrasing Obama now, just in case y'all wondering, like, who does he think he talking to? Who is this? This is Obama to us. Obama was like, so yeah, niggas, I'm gonna need y'all just like y'all band together for me. I'm gonna need all you niggas in this barbershop, all you niggas in the background, all you niggas that's gonna see this video right now. Y'all need to put the vote in for the black woman, man. No. I don't want to hear no excuses where she ain't black. Like, you see, she about as light as me. You voted for me. You can vote for her. Niggas don't let me down, all right? I believe in you. I believe in all of you. Didn't work. This is what Obama, paraphrasing, this is what he said to the folks. And now I take you to Fox News. Obama insisted black men vote for Kamala, but now stumps against Virginia's black lieutenant governor. That's bars. That's what's up, Fox News. Ain't Fox News trying to rap all of a sudden? How about that? I don't know if y'all wanna bother with this, so we're gonna switch it this way. We'll read together. How about that? So Obama is, if y'all don't know who I do you a solid, because a lot of folks are from the dirty sector. You got to spell this shit out to them. Okay, Abigail Spanberger. Guess which one that is? That's homegirl at the top. That's the white chick. Now, Winsome else says, that's the black chick. Y'all know who the dude is. Pay no mind to the folks in the masks. I'm just trying to get y'all. I'm trying to formulate this thing so y'all can understand, man. We really about to do some due diligence here, and I need folks to really pay attention to what's going down, because you're gonna miss the memo. Don't miss the memo. And then I want you to talk to me, because I know it's a lot of folks that is like-minded as I am. That's why you listening. That's why you listening to this right now. You wondering, hey man, I be getting into these debates. Because everybody want to know how I voted. And honestly, and I'm not talking about me personally. I'm talking about the average person that of like mind, like myself. You're probably thinking like, I don't really want to tell them because they're going to be upset when they find out that I voted for Trump. So I tell them, I ain't vote. You gonna get it because they're going. The first thing to come out their mouth is no vote is a vote for Trump. Well. So if you say you voted for Trump, oh man, all hell gonna break loose. Everything's gonna fall. The ceiling's gonna crumble. Your goldfish is gonna run away. Your dog's gonna piss itself, and you're gonna lose everything. Apocalypse for you, just for you, not for everybody. The three-eye atlas ain't gonna hit Earth. It's not gonna hit Earth. Y'all planning on not paying bills because y'all think an asteroid is gonna destroy Earth. It's not. It's gonna probably whiz by. Why don't you just be cool? Be cool. So look, man. The article reads, Obama previously faced criticism for comments about black male voters during Kamala Harris's campaign. All right, now, should we play the 4-minute clip? What is this? This is a side note. Michael LaRosa says former press secretary to Jill Biden said the book says furious Biden wouldn't take Obama's cause. Damn. Do we even want to bother with that? Let's keep it focused on the article. Former President Barack Hussein Obama is heading back to the campaign trail in the final days of a pair of high-stakes gubernatorial. I'm sorry, I completely botched that word. I don't know why I saw national. Gubernatorial elections in Virginia and New Jersey to stump for the respective Democrats in the cycles. Keep that in mind. In the Old Dominion state, former CIA employee and former Virginia rep Abigail Spanberger is facing off against Republican Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears, a Jamaican immigrant and Marine veteran. Keep that in mind. The election comes with a handful of historic firsts, including Earl Sears becoming the state's first black female nominee for governor in a race that will ultimately result in Virginia electing its first female governor, period, regardless of which party wins the general election. Dang. So props to both women for coming out representing both parties instead of a man. They was like, men ain't got shit to do with the state for lovers. So Obama will head to Virginia November 1st to headline a political rally for Spanberger in Norfolk after endorsing her in a pair of political ads early in October that took shots at Republicans. Dang. Obama stumping for Virginia. Would say, but let's take that back because I don't know if they fully grasp what just happened. He took shots at Republicans in political ads, basically. He was like, man, the Republicans, bruh. Obama stumping for the Virginia Democrats comes just a year after he landed in hot water for insisting. He ain't insist shit. He told us what to do with our vote. He was like, vote for the black girl because I told you to. He insisted black male voters support then Vice President Kamala Harris's campaign. Now he's calling on Virginia voters to snub the black female candidate in favor of Spanberger. Y'all know which one Spanberger is, right? Yeah, we talk about you, homeboy. We talk about you. And you old Democrats that if he told you to drop your pants and bend over and get on all fours, you probably do it. Weird. I don't know what's up with you. A year ago, Obama was hot on the campaign trail for the Harris campaign. This was the nuke I told y'all about. Remember? Do y'all remember that? Maybe y'all need another vibe. Do I have to take it there? No, I'm not. But remember I was talking about this. I said the Democrats need a nuke. Their Hiroshima nuke is letting Michelle Obama run. She wants no parts of this. Granted. Okay, understood. But if you can't run, can you get on a campaign trail for us? They probably, Kamala made, it was 88,000 black delegates that gave Kamala a bunch of money, I think in like the $6 to $7 or $8 million range, all in a matter of hours. I remember because I did a podcast on it. Y'all gotta check them archives out. I talked about that. 44,000 women, black, 44,000 men, black, got on a Zoom call and donated some of their bread to Kamala Harris's campaign to beat Trump. And my question was, all that money you raised for homegirl, why is our community in shambles again? Why are we boycotting CEOs of companies that sit in our neighborhood and sell goods to us, where we can clearly, in a matter of hours, fix our way of life in our community with just a simple donation? Why are we complaining all of a sudden? See, I started to really pay attention to like that, bruh. Hey, quick, they gave the money to Kamala. And everybody was, remember them Democrats was in your ear like, yeah, you gonna vote for Kamala? And you say, why? And they tell you why, because she's a black woman. She's a strong black woman. And then your dumbass, your dumbass was like, but she ain't black though. And you left it like that. She ain't black though. Cause you knew. And you knew they knew. And you was hoping we don't have to go through this, man. Do I really have to tell you she's a Jamaican Indian on the white side of Indian hood? She one of them Indians. Like her folks was jive racist to the darker Indians. They was like, them the Indian niggas, them the sun niggas. Y'all know what I'm talking about? She was the one at the top. She was like the white delegation of the United States and India. They was at the top of the charts. They had a little baby because homegirl got with the Jamaican dude and they got the banging and shit and made Kamala and a couple more, like another girl and shit. The sister looked better though. I heard Kamala got a donkey. I ain't seen it yet. I need some old photos. Hey, Montel. If y'all know, they probably thinking Jordan. No, Montel. If you got some old photos of that ass, bruh, send it to me. Anyway. Yeah. Yeah. All that bread though. All that bread raised. But let's get back to the article, man. I done veered off again. I know I can't stand when I veer off and be like, what the fuck was we talking about? A year ago, Obama was hot on the campaign trail for the Harris's campaign, crisscrossing battleground states such as Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Wisconsin to rally votes during the unprecedented cycle of the first... Hold up. Man, I'm tripping. Let's run this back. All right, so he was crisscrossing battleground states and he was trying to rally up the votes during the unprecedented cycle that first began with former President Joe Biden at the top of the ticket before he dropped out of the race and endorsed Kamala Harris. Y'all remember that timeline. I had to revamp that, man. I had to without the I had to clean that up. Obama scolded black man. Wait, what article? Who wrote Fox News is going hard, bruh? Fox News is going hard. Obama scolded black men during a campaign stop at a Pittsburgh campaign office. Pittsburgh. Hope y'all ain't let us down after that, bro. Hope y'all wasn't when Obama left the barbershop and y'all sat there and was like, hey fellas, yeah, y'all know he right though.
we should all vote for the black woman because he came in here and told us we needed to do it. Jim Bob, what do you think? Hey, man, I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to tell you like this, man. I'm going to go ahead and vote for the black woman, man, because she came over here, man. Obama came over here, man, and told us, man, that we ought to vote for it. And you know, we voted for him twice, man, you know. So we might as well go ahead and vote for him again. He's kind of like him, right? Because she's just as black as he is. So my vote's for Kamala. What about you, Corey?
Man, I ain't even voting, bruh.
Oh, non-vote for Kamala is a vote for Trump. What you gonna do?
Man, I ain't voting, man. I vote for Kamala. Fuck it, I don't care. Man,
you got to care. This is about your future. What about them 3 kids you got?
Man, I got 6 kids. I don't even know what you see what I'm saying? I hope they wasn't at the barbershop plotting like, maybe he right, man. Maybe he right. Maybe we should support the black woman. The black woman always talk about we don't support them. Why don't we just support them in this vote? Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't do it, fellas. Don't do it. Hey. Obama said they appeared apprehensive to support a woman for president, that they should get on board with the Harris ticket. Quote, we have not seen the same kinds of energy and the turnout in all concerns. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me run that back. We have not yet seen all the same kinds of energy and turnout in all corners of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. God damn it, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Obama said a supporter. I told her we already paraphrased this thing in ghetto terms. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. That statement right there, that one really triggered me. I was like, we ain't your brother? Huh? Why you say it like that, bruh? Bruh, why you ain't say, hey, man, my bros ain't coming through, man. Y'all ain't coming through. We need to come through. Just for a second, I got to speak to y'all when I say that when you have a choice that is this clean, remember what he said this, when on one hand, you have somebody who grew up like you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and the pain and joy that comes from those experiences. Now remember that. Remember all that. Let me take you to Abigail. This is you got Abigail Spanberger. I'm going to take you to let's get to this. Yeah, let's get to this. Let's get to the pushback, the reaction. Hold up. Let's get here. Let's put it in formation, baby. Let me go ahead there. Let's do this. What's up with the? Why'd you skip it? Why are we on skip mode? Oh, that's volume. That's volume, cool. We could play some ads. Why not? Shit. Ain't nothing else to do. Go ahead and play this joke.
Or you can get completely terrified.
All right, this ad, man. Come on, bro. Let's get it. Let's. Can we skip it? God damn. Disney
now,
paid
there are only
everything.
25 days left before Election Day, and Democrats are reportedly terrified that Vice President Kamala Harris is hemorrhaging support among men to former President Trump. So they brought in former President Obama, and in one of his first campaign trail moments, 44 decided to scold black men specifically, saying that their lack of support means that their lack of support indicates that they are sexist and that it is not acceptable. Quote, we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running, said Obama. Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. You're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses, he said. I've got a problem with that because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly here, that you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president, and you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that. And I guess, Todd, when you couple it with President Biden saying, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, I guess they have their reasons now?
This is not sexism. Every news report with regard to the black male vote underscores one common thing. There is a significant, a sizable portion of the black male community that views Kamala Harris as getting her rise in politics on the backs of the black men that she incarcerated during her times as a prosecutor. The exact numbers, unclear. But the fact of the matter is, you look at the polls, and there is some truth to that statement. But I think this goes beyond the notion of black men versus white men. And I think it goes to something bigger. And it's this notion, you guys know what I'm saying, we're talking about in the commercial break, bros are having their moment. And you see it with how Donald Trump is doing his outreach. He's trying to outreach to the bros who, for the last 10 years, have been villainized by society. If you're a young man, black, white, it doesn't matter. You are being villainized over the course of the last 10 years. Donald Trump's giving you a chance to fight back with your vote. And that's why things like Elon Musk, the Nelk brothers, all these podcasts encouraging, to your point earlier, people to register to vote, especially those young men, is so crucial to this election. The women are definitely mobilizing on the issue of abortion. Donald Trump is mobilizing the men on the issue of, hey, it's okay to be a dude, embrace it, vote for me.
And Tommy, I find it massively curious and frankly condescending to hear from a president to blame those that don't have support for the candidate rather than blaming the candidate, because perhaps it's her policies that have led to underwhelming support.
Shaming your voters is probably not the best way to go about this. I know that Obama and the Obamas feel like it's their right to do that. To me, that's how their DNC speeches came across, that you must vote for Kamala. You must be excited about her because we're the leaders of the party and we say that you should be this way. But just as I said that democracy in January 6th, you have to come from a privileged position to care about those issues. To care about identity politics in this election in 3 weeks, you have to also come from a privileged position. You have to say, I care more about electing a woman or someone because of their race more than I care about my position in my life and taking care of my family. And a lot of people right now do not come from that privileged position. They might like to see a woman or a woman of color. That might make them feel nice, but being able to afford eggs and maybe a mortgage payment, that makes them feel a little better. So this is all about privilege. When you say, you better vote for this person, you better vote for that person because we need something historic or we need something that makes us feel good in the realm of identity politics. That's not going to work in November, not when you're coming off of Bidenomics.
And I find it confusing, Kaylee, that for these...
Nah. Let's talk about what she just talked about. Because for years, what did I always scream? Sucker symbolism. And that's exactly what tried to transpire in that election that just passed. Sucker symbolism. Hey, black woman, vote for her. She's part of the gang. Can we agree? Because if we can agree, I'm going to skip the rest of this. If we can agree that that's exactly what they were coming for, let me bring y'all to this woman here. Lieutenant Governor Winsome Earl Sears. I'm going to just read the post because I posted this, of course. So I'm going to read it out. Black delegation. No. Let's get it. All right. Let's get that vibe right. Man. Look at her beautiful face. I just wanted y'all to get into a vibe. I have some videos of this woman. Just to get a briefing of who she is. And I'm gonna let y'all see the exact response from certain black individuals. I want to try to get her agenda and Spanberger. I also want to get their debate. So we're gonna look at a couple of videos and entertain you for a little bit. I'm not gonna pause nothing. We're just gonna go right through them. And then we'll take it from there.
We gotta win in November. I want to vote for the person our rogue nations are afraid of. And that was Donald Trump. He didn't start no wars. I am speaking. I am speaking. I am speaking. USA! 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 We're gonna win in November! We're gonna win in November! We have to win! We gotta keep the White House, we're gonna win! God bless you! God bless Glencoe! God bless Hong Kong! And God bless America! One more thing. They're telling a black woman to get off the stage. They're telling a black woman to get off the stage. The Democrats are telling a black.
This is the President of the United States, the leader of your party.
Stage. The Democrats are telling a black woman to get off the stage. Why didn't you tell that to Kamala Harris? Why didn't you tell that to Kamala Harris? The Democrats are telling a black woman to get off the stage. It was the Republican Party who nominated me, a black woman, to be Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. And it was the Republican Party that voted for me, the first female black immigrant Marine Lieutenant Governor of Virginia. God bless America. Folks, we gotta win it.
Hey, let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me tell you something. If y'all don't know your history, for a black woman to be first anything in Virginia is a huge step to change, bro. If you know your history. So for her to be the first lieutenant governor, black, female, you know, it was just this year I found this out. Yeah, maybe I could have done my due diligence and did some research and found it out myself. But, you know, normally when there's a first black anything, black delegation never hesitates to let everybody know. Why didn't they let us know about her? Even if she's a Republican. I don't care if she's a ATV, an American that votes. That's my party. She's black, right? And I thought we had a code, right? So why we ain't bigging up this homegirl versus Abigail Spanberger? Hey, continue on. I'll let some more videos play out.
This is the President of the United States, the leader of your party. President Trump so far has not endorsed you And you are the Republican nominee, so why hasn't he endorsed you in this race?
We understand what this is about. The president will make certain decisions. I've already met with him, and that's as far as I'm going to go.
Yeah, because in the other marquee race this fall, the New Jersey governor's race, the president was quick to endorse the Republican candidate there, Jack Ciattarelli. You said you've spoken to the president. What did he say to you when you asked him for his support?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk to you about things that the president and I have spoken about.
You had been critical of the president in the past. In 2022, you said this as he was gearing up for a third run for the Senate. Just listen to this first. I want you to listen to this first. And then you can...
Though that was an old clip, I'm going to fast forward that. Trump endorsed her.
15-week and 6-week abortion limit. As governor, what would you advocate for? You have 60 seconds.
So my position is that the Commonwealth needs to come together and figure out where it wants to be. It's not going to be my view. It's going to be a view of the majority. My opponent, on the other hand, has the extremist view, which is abortion up until the very hour that the baby could be born, up until the very minute. And so you would have a baby aborted on the table. What do we do then, Abigail?
Ms. Earl Sears.
What do we do with a full live baby aborted on the minute it could be born?
Ms. Earl Sears, I need you to ask the question that I'm asking. I'm asking the questions here, and so I want to know about what would you advocate for in terms of a limit. I know that you just said it's not about your view, but you will have veto powers if you became governor. So what would you be willing to support as governor?
So I've
you have 30
answered.
seconds.
So I've answered the question. I said it's not my view. It's going to be what the majority of Virginians want. And by the way, there's a constitutional amendment, and the voters will make that decision.
Thank you, Ms. Earl Sears. Ms. Spanberger, you say you want to keep
That's not a
Virginia
bad. That's not a bad response.
Freedom in the South. Do you support any limits on abortion? You have 60 seconds.
When the Dobbs decision was made, it was very quickly clear that state after state would move to restrict abortion access, as my opponent has previously supported. In states where they further restricted abortion access, women have died. Women pregnant with very wanted children, women with ectopic pregnancies were sent home, and women have died. If my opponent were to become governor, that is what she would inflict upon Virginia.
Ms. Earl Sears, I
support the Roe standard.
If you're talking over Ms.
I support the Roe standard. I support the constitutional amendment that is moving forward that makes clear the
Ms. Earl Sears, I support it's difficult to hear Ms. Spanberger if you're talking over her.
I
don't mind it. I don't mind it at all.
This codification of the constitutional amendment moving forward would be. That's what I will support as governor, though I will not have a vote on it. I will support it. But importantly, my opponent has threatened murder to women who have had abortions. That is not the type of leadership we need here.
Ms. Spanberger, you're out of time. I just want to follow up.
I need a rebuttal.
Ms. Earl Sears, I have to follow up right now because it was difficult for me to hear Ms. Spanberger, and I need to make sure that I have clarity on her answer. So just to be clear, are there any limits that you support in terms of abortion access, including for minors? You have 30 seconds.
I support the current laws within Virginia, which include limits on minors obtaining abortions, which include limits after the second trimester. I support those, the current laws here in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and that is what is moving forward as a constitutional amendment here in the Commonwealth of Virginia.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. We are now going to move on to immigration.
I thought I was going to get an opportunity to rebut.
We're moving on to another topic.
She know I got it smoking, puppet choking, loaded all his ass. She know I'm focused, told him roll.
I definitely did. It seemed like I ran into the hate when some Sears TikTok portion, because every post we done went to basically showed the bad side. This doesn't help my point.
Talk about these crazy ass white folks who are now mad, hollering about DEI. Like, why the black people not supporting Winsome Sears?
because she's crazy and needs a hot comb. All right, we'll be back. Roland Martin Unfiltered on the Black Talk while these crazy ass white folks who are now mad, hollering about DEI. But why do black people not supporting Winsome Sears? Because she's crazy.
But why ain't they?
And needs a hot comb. All right, we'll be.
And since we going there, is it fair to say we was just gonna vote for Kamala because everybody thought she was an old pretty lady, a good old pretty lady who liked to laugh and smile at us? Didn't make no motherfucking sense, but we were supposed to vote for her just because she was a pretty light-skinned lady. Yep, she said she was black, so she was part of the black tribe, so we was supposed to vote for her. Just because Winsome Earl Sears needs a hot comb, we shouldn't vote for her because she's crazy. Well, let's look at some Winsome Sears videos that's like actually for Winsome Sears. Look at these comments real quick though. I gotta read some of these comments. One comment states, "I'm black from VA. I'm not supporting Winsome Sears." Okay, bet. Keep that same energy. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Bet. Keep that same energy. As a Virginian. Hold up. As a Virginian.
Folks who are now mad,
Shut that shit up. As a Virginian, I am speaking. I said, I am speaking. I said, I am speaking. Anyway, as a Virginian, I'm speaking when I say we ain't voting for her. She's a Trump supporter and needs a relaxer. Bet, because this is all I'm getting. But you know what? I need to find some videos of Spanberger's agenda. Let me do this. I'm gonna do this the fair way. Cause you know what? I'm from VA. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm actually from I can't say actually all the time. Goddamn. I'm from Arlington, Virginia. Born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Okay. I'm on her page. They already asking for bread. Soon as I get on the joint. Support Abigail for Virginia. 10, 25, 50, 100, 250, other amount. No, I'm just want to go to your website. Abigail Spanberger. Ba. I want to know what you about, man. I don't want to know all the news. I just want to see what your plans are. I know you got that. I'm on her site. Let me share it so y'all know I ain't over here tripping. Yeah, I don't want to buy none of your shit. I don't want to donate. I guess I got to go to All News, right? We go to All News. Spanberger's vote bust tour heads pop. Nope. Watch in closing TV ad. Oh, okay, all right. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go straight to it.
Service is a tradition in Virginia that runs in the family. I'm Abigail Spanberger. I followed my parents into public service. My mom was a nurse, my dad worked in federal law enforcement, and I did too, going after drug rings and child abusers, and then at CIA, terrorists. Now I'm ready to serve again as governor to continue our family's tradition of service by serving all Virginia families.
Spanberger for governor, service, country, Commonwealth.
So I'm looking at the article. That was tugged on heartstrings. Now I want to go to Winsome Sears. Let's do Winsome Sears. Yeah, we're doing this, man. We're doing it. And she ain't bad looking. I don't know what the hell was wrong. Well, when she was young, oh shit. Let me share this tab. Look, this one right here, this picture right here. She ain't bad looking right here, right? right? When she was young, she was probably a little hottie. I mean, she's older. What y'all expect, man? Goddamn. Let's go to the website. You could tell she was a little cutie, man. Is that her? That ain't her right there, is it? That can't be her right there. That's her right there? I told you she was a little cutie. I mean, she's older now, man. Give her a break, bruh. I mean, yeah, they smack. I can't believe. Look, wait, remember? Oh, shit. Hold up. Remember they was motherfuckers made, granted, it was the white delegation. But remember, Rush Limbaugh was talking about the nappy-headed basketball girls? Roland Martin called his own nappy-headed joint, and no one came for him. Indeed, they doubled and they stood on it 10 toes down with it. Damn, that's disrespectful. I ain't got me going for Winsome Earl Sears out this joint. You lucky I can't vote. Winsome Earl Sears, a native of Kingston, Jamaica, immigrated to the United States at age 6. She is proud to have served in the United States Marine Corps. In addition, in addition to her various appointments, she has served as the vice president of the Virginia State Board of Education, and as presidential appointee to the U.S. Census Bureau, as chair of the African American Committee and the Advisory Committee on Women Veterans to the Secretary of Veteran Affairs. You see in this website, it goes straight to who she is, right? And I went to old homegirl's junk, and it went to nothing. I could go to her about. Let me see. I'm gonna go right to it. I'm gonna come back to her. We're gonna tailor the tape real quick. Winsome was first elected in 2002 to a majority black House of Delegates district, a first for Republican in Virginia since 1865. Dang. She is the first female lieutenant governor for the Commonwealth of Virginia, the first black female elected statewide, and the first naturalized female elected to statewide office. She is also the first female veteran to be elected to statewide office. Hey, look, so, I mean, my question is, did she do a bad job, Virginia? Did she do a bad job as lieutenant governor? As lieutenant governor, Winsome Earl Sears presides over the Senate when they are in a legislative session and casts the tie-breaking vote. Additionally, the lieutenant governor serves on various state boards and commissions: Virginia Tourism Authority, Virginia Military Advisory Council, Jamestown Yorktown Foundation, the Center for Rural Virginia, and the Secure and Resilient Commonwealth Panel. That's a lot of responsibility, homegirl. Her office this is a beautiful photo, I might add. Her office has been represented on the Virginia Advanced Air Mobility Alliance since 2022. The lieutenant governor is also a fellow at the Hunt King Leadership Institute. Education has been and continues to be a focus of the lieutenant governor. In her efforts to hear from as many Virginians as possible, the lieutenant governor has traveled over 28,000 miles across the Commonwealth since coming into office. An often requested speaker, the lieutenant governor has headlined numerous events across the Commonwealth and the nation. We saw a clip. Folks are being disrespectful, but clearly. A former program manager for the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce and Vista volunteer, Winsome is a trained electrician. Dang, fix my lights, damn it. And successful businesswoman. Oh, let me get some bread out there. However, Winsome is most proud of her community work leading a men's prison ministry and is director of a women's homeless shelter. She holds a BA in English with a minor in economics and an MA in organizational leadership. With a concentration in government, Winsome and her husband Terrence have 2 daughters, Katia and Janelle, in addition to Dijon and granddaughters Victoria and Faith, who are now looking into the face of God. Okay. I'm lost on that. Did they pass? If so, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, it's a beautiful photo, man. And look, in this photo, she looks great, man. We gotta be hating. Yeah. Every day, everybody can't be light skinned with blonde hair. Cause it's colored, cause you colored it. It was brown or black, but you colored it blonde because you thought you wanted to look better. And everybody gave you a pass for that. But when somebody gets cornrows and they ain't of the black delegation, it's cultural appropriation. I really don't know the double standard. And then with the black delegation, will reach deep down in the souls of the earth to pull out, well, we was once blonde at one point. Nah, you can't, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that, because don't do that. Don't do that, because if you're going to do that, then then anybody can run the cornrows. Who said that was our shit anyway? Moving forward, let's go to be fair, let's go to Abigail Spanberger. I found something about her. Let's see what they talk about on her website. They just kick it off. Meet Abigail. Growing up in Virginia. Values. Abigail's parents raised her to believe in service to country and service to others. Her father served in the U.S. Army. Went to school in the GI Bill. Went to school on the GI Bill. And became a career law enforcement officer. He's just cop. Her mother spent her early years in foster care, put herself through nursing school, and worked tirelessly late nights and weekends to care for her patients. Tugging on the heartstrings. They set an example of service and hard work for Abigail and her two sisters, younger. Abigail attended Virginia public schools, graduating from J.R. Tucker High School in Henrico County, and received her bachelor's degree from the University of Virginia. Oh, she's a wahoo. They still can't get my vote, though. She earned an MBA from a dual degree program between Purdue University and Gisma Business School in Germany. Only the rich can send a student out in Germany. Keeping America safe. Abigail followed in her father's footsteps as a federal law enforcement officer. At the U.S. Postal Inspection Service, Abigail worked federal narcotics and money laundering cases, regularly working with local police departments across Virginia, Maryland, and D.C. We call that the DMV. Investigated child predators and arrested narcotics traffickers. She served and searched and arrest warrants often as the only woman on the arrest team. Okay, so she was like, put your hands behind your back. You have a right to remain silent. I am Abigail Spanberger, and you are under arrest. Abigail joined the Central Intelligence Agency, one of them vocabulary groups, the gangsters, the real gangsters. She was a case officer at the CIA. She had one mission: protect and serve the United States of America. There, she worked undercover to understand the threats facing the United States, prevent terrorist attacks, counter proliferation of nuclear weapons. Why is there proliferation of nuclear weapons? Why ain't they locked down and sealed and safe? I'm just saying. We track transnational criminal organization. You can't say that 3 times in a row, Q. Yeah, can't track transnational criminal organizations. Yeah, I could do that 2 more times. Getting things done. I'm not convinced so far your website, homegirl. After serving her country, Abigail joined the private sector, but after 2016 election, she saw division in our communities. And when her representative voted to repeal the health care coverage of hundreds of thousands of Virginians, she decided to run for Congress. Abigail became the first Democrat elected to serve Virginia's 7th District United States House in more than 50 years, and the first woman ever to represent the district. In Congress, Abigail was ranked as the most bipartisan member of Congress from Virginia. She led bipartisan efforts that were signed into law to prevent fentanyl overdoses, protect Virginia's natural resources, and support Virginia's veterans in 2022. The Washington Post editorial board said that Abigail sponsored no-nonsense bipartisan legislation and called her ever independent-minded, working to increase federal funding. None of this shit is moving to me. Increase federal funding for local police agencies and hire and train more officers, and to empower Medicare to negotiate lower prices for prescription drugs. That was in quotes. That's what she said. So she was going to increase federal funding for local police agencies. But isn't it a rack of y'all that want to defund the police still? Or we still on that, huh? BLM? No? Defund the police and shit? Y'all not doing that no more? And y'all with Abigail Spanberger's plan to do so? That means probably what? More taxes? I don't know the tax situation in Virginia. Y'all don't play, y'all pay property taxes on your car. I don't know how y'all do that. That's weird to me. But it seems like it's cool because nobody be over there complaining. Yeah, see, raising a family. I don't really care for your family story. Do we need to? None of this is, this is not enough for me. I'm sorry, Abigail. Seemed like Winsome Earl Sears got more to tell of the tape, man. My biggest question is, why don't black folk out Virginia want to put this black woman in office regardless of what party she is, if that's what code we supposed to be on? And if that's not what code we're on, what is the goddamn code? Because at this point, I'm confused. I really don't know what code y'all be on. Where we at right now with things? You could have a first black woman governor in Virginia. That's not something y'all want to do? And looking at the polls, let me see the polls real quick. I did want to take a sip of that juice for real. Let me see. Polls for Virginia governor. Yeah. Virginia governor race. This is 3 hours ago, y'all. I'm going 3 hours ago. I don't know what they talking about right now. All right. I could share this, but I'm going to just read it to y'all. Abigail Spanberger, the Democrat, holds a consistent lead over Winsome Earl Sears. Damn, Virginia, you about to take an L. The Republican in the polls of Virginia's open gubernatorial race. The contest is seen as an early test for Democratic strength ahead of the 2026 midterms. In a state where Kamala Harris's 6-point victory margin was notably smaller than Joe Biden's 10-point win in 2020. Dang, she about to change the game out in VA. Hey, Winsome Earl Sears got a lot of work to do, man. I don't think she gonna win this jump. But VA, if y'all put homegirl in, y'all better prepare for the worst, because the worst will be coming. And that's what it seems like. I mean, Winsome Earl Sears has so much, like, background. I mean, it seemed like an easy shot to, like, yeah, let her do it. Let her do it. Anyway, yeah, again, black delegation. Why aren't y'all pulling for the homegirl? Let me pull the homegirl up for the black delegation. Who y'all talking about? What you talking about? Cool, there's a white woman up there. Here's your black woman. Can be the first black governor of Virginia. And y'all about to pass her by, black folk. Y'all about to put y'all vote to Spanberger just because homegirl is a Republican. So again, are we Democrat down in blood? Because, you know, it seemed like we code switching. Not even code switching. What the fuck is this? What is this? Because I'm confused. It got to be worse than double standards. It's got to be worse than that, because get in the vibe, man. I noticed there's no vibe. Man, gotta get in the vibe, man. That's crazy. This woman right here in the bottom. Don't mind that other picture on the right side. Just pay attention to Obama endorsing homegirl over the black homegirl. Ain't that some shit? So look. What does Obama say now? Does he go to a Virginia barbershop and say, hey, what he say? What the fuck did he say? Hold up. Hey, ho. Hey, we gonna go verbatim. So what did he go to a Virginia? He went to a Virginia barbershop and talked to the brothers and was like, yeah, the brothers, I'm gonna need you guys to, we have not seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all corners of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Did he say that? Did you support of Spanberger? Do you use this quote for Spanberger, or do you use this quote for Winsome Sears? Does this apply, Barack Obama? Black delegation in Virginia. Does this apply? So you can just come in and just sass black man out, and y'all just be like, yeah, he right, because y'all need to start protecting women. Vote for Kamala. We'll let bygones be bygones. And some of you black men was like, you know what, bro? I'm trying to get me some pussy. I'm gonna vote for Kamala. Nah. Some of us stood our ground, was like, I wish you would go in a barbershop and tell a bunch of black dudes to tell your, just take your vote and go put it here, nigga. And then do it. That right there should have been like, bro, I'm voting for Trump off GP. You ain't gonna come in my face and tell me what my energy need to be. Who you think you are, nigga? Now, I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I got to speak to y'all when I say that when you have a choice that is clean, this clean, when on one hand, you have somebody who grew up like you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and the pain and the joy that comes from those experiences, has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person. And you're thinking about voting for Winsome Earl Sears? You better put your vote in the span, bugger. Did you go to the barbershop and tell him that, Obama? It's a good, quick question. I'm gonna let this one go, man. I'm gonna take a break, come back. We're gonna go into DMV. We need to talk DMV. We need to talk DMV. We need to talk DMV. We be right back, man.
Not again, Monet.
What up? It's the Rex Park Board, Keenan Amore himself. And I'm chilling in the cut with Mr. Cool and the channel of Cool. Go subscribe right now, you dig?
Curry beat.
Channel.
shaking seeds.
Welcome back to Explicit Intelligence, a place on YouTube where intellectual intelligence is spoken explicitly. I'm your host, Mr. Cool, the explicit intellect. Second half of the show. Act like you know, though. I'm not going to stay too long on this topic, but I don't know if you from where I'm from. You might be from the West Coast. You might be from up north. Up there out in Maine. This is me. You might be from New Jersey. You might be from Orlando. You might be from Jacksonville, Scranton. You might be from Texas. Wherever you are, wherever you from. If you're an 80s baby, I could take y'all to, summer of 88, 90, where we did this shit. 12 months out the year if we could. If we stood outside too late. We played a game called Knick Knock. Some people refer to it as Ding Dong Ditch. I would never call a game that. We call it Nick and Knock. Sometimes we call it Nigga Knock. In most cases we call it Nick and Knock. Nick and Knock. Or Nick Knock. Usually it's Nick Knock. Anyway, if you know how to play this game, usually this game is done with like 4 or 5 people. It's best done at apartment complexes because you got to run through steps and out entrances and exits to get out that apartment complex. I'm not talking about a condominium where you got to run down the hall and probably hit the steps. Then the elevator. Nah, we ain't doing that. You get caught in the condominiums. So we don't do the condominiums. We do apartment complexes. So just imagine a 7, 8, 9-year-old me running the streets of Mattapony, Bladensburg. We would Nick Knock all night, man. I mean, that was like your initiation if you was the new kid on the block and you wanted to hang. All right, meet us out here Friday night, bruh, at the playground. We gonna play Knick Knock. Yeah. We either play Knick Knock or hide and seek, and we used the entire neighborhood. There was no basis. It wasn't for me because sometimes usually my hiding spot was just go in the house. Everybody be like, "Where's KJ?" Man, I'm in the house. I'm probably asleep. But they still out here playing. You could probably hear them running around the neighborhood, still playing. I'm half asleep. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. They still playing hide and seek. So, that was the 80s. Now, there are consequences. You can't win all the time playing Knick Knock. Sometimes you get caught. And if you get caught, you get your ass whooped. Don't let a youngin' catch you, like somebody like in high school or middle school. Don't let one of the older ones catch you. They're going to beat your ass. Raise your hand if you ever got your ass whooped playing Knick Knock. Yeah, I was fast. And yeah, there was cheaters. We'll run down the steps and some people tripped you. Some people pushed you to the side. Some people pushed you down the steps. You had to be athletic to play Knick Knock. Fun game, but clearly wrong as hell. Should not have played that game. I'm older now. I'm looking back at it. I was like, that was dumb as hell. Could have died playing Nick Knock for real. I bring you to this, and I'm all that to frame all that to give y'all this article. I'm wondering why I can't share this one. Is this not shareable? Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah, my bad. I was like, what I can't share this, Joe? It's like lockdown like that. So I take y'all to NBC News, man. Video of people in creepy Halloween masks threatening Virginia home, prompting police probe. It was a family prank. Now this just don't went nationwide damn near, if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna dive into this jump. Let me get Spam Burger and Winsome Earl Sears out this jump. I'm gonna go ahead and play. I don't know what the hell this is on the screen. What are we looking at right now? Pranksters in the scary Halloween mask terrified a family member in a hoax that needlessly cost more than 100 hours of police manpower and could have had deadly consequences. Authorities near Washington, D.C. said Monday, I am bringing you all to the DMV. Enjoy. A 911 caller on October 14th reported that there were masked individuals making threats at her door on a South Irish Street in Alexandria, Virginia, police said in a statement. Quote, they were absolutely terrified when this happened and occurred, Police Chief Tarrick McGuire told reporters Monday. I probably botched your name, bro. As the video of the scary Halloween encounter happened, captured on a home's door, completely botched that paragraph. As the video of the scary Halloween encounter captured on the home's doorbell camera went viral, quote, multiple community tips help investigators learn that the three masked people were boys ages 14 to 16 who were two sons and a nephew of the prank's perpetrator. Cousin of the victim, officials said. Jeez. Before the woman in the house dialed 911, she first called her brother who went to the scene armed, police said. So here we go. Here we go. You play stupid games and you win dumbass prizes. This could have went ugly. So there's a black man with a gun inside of a house after a black woman calls the police, letting them know that there are masked individuals outside her house threatening her. This could have got ugly. Her brother responded with the firearm, McGuire said, so absolutely it could have resulted in deadly consequences. In addition to the three boys in masks, 2 additional adults were nearby in the street filming the incident, according to police. Jeez. This is when searching for clout just goes completely wrong. The victim asked prosecutors not to pursue charges against her own relatives for pulling the prank, officials said. The police department's criminal investigations dedicated more than 100 hours to identifying those involved, it said in the statement. Yeah, you can't be wasting these folks' time, bruh. They want their money back. McGuire blasted all adults who were in on the hoax. There was no evidence the victim knew she was being pranked. Oh, so she didn't even know. Of course she didn't know. So she was panicking, so she called the police. For this community, it represents a moral failure where consequences could have resulted in deadly consequences. Did he just say that? For this community, it represents a moral failure where consequences could have resulted in deadly consequences. It just didn't sound right with me. Again, Nick Knock. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Again, I was never caught when we played Nick Knock. Just imagine if the woman in the house was getting her back blown out, right?
And then they do this, and the back blown outer grabs his gun and just bloom, bloom, bloom. Now you got dead relatives outside of your front for pulling a prank like that. Or the classic white cop on beat pulls up to a black house, completely airs this shit out. All 3 dead. Woman in the house grazed with bullet. Black Lives Matter. This could have got ugly. Adults, y'all need to be more adulty or something. This is reckless. They said I was in the background recording the whole shit. That's not a good look in Virginia, bruh. I hope your neighbors ain't white. They gonna be watching y'all forever now. Like, what they doing? What they doing now? Sarah, they're at it again. It looks like they're gonna do the thing that they got in trouble last time. No. False alarm. I bet they won't do this again. See, if I was the cops, I'd scare their ass straight and then let them know, like, yeah, that prank that you just played, you just got pranked. And we're imploring you not to do this shit again because you're wasting our time. What are your thoughts, man? I don't know if I had notes on this. Let me see. Oh, that's it, man. Tomorrow, though, we're going to do a shutdown breakdown. And then New York. We're going to have to talk about this L y'all about to receive with this Mamdani character. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So, yeah. Folks, clout ain't that serious, man. It ain't a monetary game. You not hot like that. Clouting like this is going to get you in trouble or worse. So I need y'all to be careful out there when y'all playing these pranks. I love a good prank, man. Let me tell you. There's a prank I used to pull off in the house where I didn't want my cousins or my niece and nephew to keep running in and out of my room. So I would place a shoe or two, maybe 3, and I might put something on top of it to make to give the force of impact that much force of impact. So whoever walks through the door, blooka. I used to do that. We used to do that. That was a thing. I don't mind a good prank, but it has to be legit and it has to be safe. This could have got someone killed. Hope they learned a lesson through this. Hope y'all listening learned a lesson through this. You're thinking about doing a prank, don't do this one. Do something a little slight, goddamn, please. Don't put yourself in harm's way. In danger. Yeah, again, comment below. Let me know what happened, man. What's good? Again, y'all can follow me on IG at Mr. Cool. Mr. with the Z, Cool with the K. Spell it out. Mr. Cool. Props to Winsome Moral Sears for even trying. Look like you're getting blown up out the water. But that's cool. Good try. Shout out to 707. Hope you enjoyed the shout out music play, homie. Trippy might have to end with that. Why not? I'm gonna end with that. But I'ma holler at y'all, man. Y'all be safe this Wednesday night. I see y'all tomorrow. Halloween coming up. Y'all see the same person again. Cut that shit out.
Trippy every day. We be getting racks and rings all day. Drippin' in the sauce. Ride around with your bitch, I ain't your boss. Trippy every day. We be getting racks and rings all day. Drippin' in the sauce. Ride around with your bitch, I ain't your boss.
Out here slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get cut.
by these police making raids, jumping out and checking nuts, cutting balls down the crumbs. Baby's weed is in my lungs. Niggas stiff me for a bag. I'ma shoot him in his ass. I'ma show him who the boss. When you niggas gonna learn, when you cross in this game, then your ass will get burned. Wait my turn, on my time, rock for rock for the dime, taking bad chance after chance, but I got to dance to the rules of this shit. That's why I keep a revolver. How the hell you robbers gonna rob the robber? Go up on the start you with pistols, snap cross mouth, reaching in your pockets and take your money out. Man, you know what's going. You got cheese, I got dope. But the 900 strong, I got peas, I got coke. Ain't no credit given, man. You can get around here. Niggas robbing, niggas banging, niggas slanging down here. I got these hoes and a bunch of fucking dope. I got peas, coke, and some killers at the door. I got weed, smoke, and a quarter ounce of dope. What you need, bro, is the fucking with your boy. Quarter bird, what's the word? For you dog, it's the low. Selling me back as weed, but you want the purest stove. I'ma go, I'ma pour me a rabbit out a hat. I'm some cane, mixed with sugar and some killers strapped with gas. Always trying to be slick. You can step in some shit. You can broke, get your dogs. You can tow your fucking jaws with me, boy. You ain't know, cause the street never lies. Walk right up on your ass, shoot right between the eyes. You can stank it with the flies while I'm riding no phone with your bitch. Smoking dope, fucking all in your home while you're kissing on the lips. She'll be sucking on my dick, 50 block on the bank. System boom as I dip through the streets of the hood. North Memphis, Hollywood, Number City to the max. I'm just out here stating facts, trying to stack me some places. Got my foot on the stakes. I'ma squeeze on some lead for you niggas that I fake. I got cheese, hoes, and a bunch of fucking dope. I got peas, coke, and some killers at the door. I got weed, smoke, and a quarter ounce of dope. What you need, bro, is the fucking with your boy. I got cheese, hoes, and a bunch of fucking dope. I got peas, coke, and some killers at the door. I got weed, smoke, and a quarter ounce of dope. What you need, bro, is the fucking with your boy. You can duck from the deck out the Escalade. Once I get my cheese on the road, then I must evade. If you wanna come against me, dog, bring your whole brigade. But you shook your slice like a throat with a switch to blade. Sipping on some Paul son, like some sweet Kool-Aid. Strapped with me an automatic gun, don't you violate. Niggas said they'll snitch on me, dog. I didn't hesitate. Caught him in the projects one day, sending to his grave. Players wanna come through the hood, but forgot the fear. Knowing it ain't all to the good, you can get it here. Wrong place at the wrong time, call it slippers go. Don't things keep me up with them, and my pockets swole. Eyes red as hell, cause I ain't had a nigga sleep. Snort a quarter ball so that I can stay on my feet. Keep any bitch just the same as a nigga too. If you trustin' hoes in this game, use a damn fool. I got cheese, hoes, and a bunch of fucking dope. I got peas, coke, and some killers at the door. I got weed, smoke, and a quarter ounce of dope. What you need, bro, is the fucking with your boy. Out here slanging on this blade, praying that I don't get